Hello, friends. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 21st episode of Catches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by the amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Virtual Spectre, and our special guest tonight, Loch Ness. Yay!
So exciting!
Oh boy, I broke something already. Whoops.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
There it is.
I was just hanging out.
Yeah.
Good.
I was so excited to hit the hotkey that it wasn't the one that I needed. So, pay no attention to this. Anyway, Moobs isn't gonna be here tonight. He is gonna be out of town. He told me he'd be watching, so we'll see. No, I'm kidding. Enjoy your weekend. And then Vin, or Mac and Cheese Please, will be joining us a little later. She had some work run over, so no worries. But you're stuck with us for now. so excited to play. I'm so excited that you're here, Loch. And
I'm pumped.
There
I'm excited.
you go. Make sure to go
My
follow
face
her,
was
please.
face was very large for a minute. I'm sorry. I looked at the stream and I was like making this crazy face. So I apologize.
It's okay. We're doing it. We're doing it live. So first thing I want to say is, remember that one time, like 2 weeks ago or so, where I thanked everyone for tuning in and listening to the podcast, and getting us up to 200 plays and checking out the YouTube VODs and all that. I checked this morning and we already have 300 plays on our podcast. So
That's amazing.
if you are one of our listeners at home, I'll get real close and I'd like to thank you personally.
Whoa.
So for those of you that like the completely audible experience, thank you. Thank you so much. It just kind of makes me happy knowing that people are enjoying our little D&D game that we share with the internet. So y'all are amazing. My notes say to insert heart emoji, so there you go. Even though if you're listening you can't see it. Who writes these notes? I do. Also, if you didn't know by now, we do have a Patreon where you can get early access to our VODs as well as the podcast too. And I'm gonna hit the right button for that to be in chat or in the description if you're viewing later. But we also make sure those episodes are chopped up in little bite-sized pieces for your viewing and or listening pleasure. So yeah, I'm excited to roll some click clacks. I hope that the rolling in the chat isn't an indication of how today's gonna go. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We're doomed.
The natural one was a good start.
Yeah. But if you are new here, I would say as well that if this is your first time or a few times, that we usually keep all the alerts and fancy bells and whistles off for D&D so we can kind of get laser focused and be immersive. Otherwise, I would lose my mind probably because I have so many things to do. But usually at the break, we will thank you for the support that you show to us. Anyway, without any further ado or me rambling for no particular reason, let's go ahead and get settled for tonight's episode of Catches and Cantrips. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? No worries, I'll get used to it. It'll be fine when Matt gets here. So, back into DM character. Hold on. Our story last left off with the party making their way into Six Markets in the capital city of Falshir. The first order of business was to locate a sweet shop immediately. They stumbled upon the sweet shop named Camelia's Boulangerie, and the party learned from Camilla that her sister, Kaywin, was the chocolatier, but unfortunately she'd been missing for about a week now. The party agreed to help the shopkeeper and locate her sister. After collecting their sweets first, they investigated upstairs in the kind of dormitory area of the shop to look for clues. While investigating Kaywin's room, Vin was able to decipher that the shop's accounting practices were either full of errors or nefarious. The group left the sweet shop and had a brief run-in with some local children and an angry old man yelling in the street. But later on, they made their way to the local haberdashery to follow up on some additional clues. On their way there, they ran into a gnome named Ribbles. Remembering that he was someone that Kaywin was associated with, they began questioning him. Ultimately, he yielded some information after the group agreed to buy some of his tinctures and potions. Shortly after, they made their way to the flashy haberdashery and spoke with Alan Perrin, the proprietor. He told the group that both Kaywin and Ribbles had been seen several times going into the sewers late at night, and he also informed them that Kaywin acted very differently when she was around Ribbles. After leaving the shop, they decided to take to the sewers to investigate further, and after dealing with some creepy crawlies that were down there, they found a large chamber at the end of one of the tunnels. They had found Kaywin, but under much different circumstances than what they expected. She was the one that had been embezzling from the sweet shop. The group attempted to persuade her to go back and speak with her sister. In return, Kaywin mentioned that she had a job for the group, and perhaps if they completed it, then she would make her sister whole again. And the group decided to decline that offer. Valken recognized the crates piled up in the cistern and realized that a smuggling or thieving operation as such they would find here could only be under the purview of a guild known as the Silent Watch. They went back and informed Camellia that her sister was okay, but had turned to a life of crime, which left her devastated. Ultimately, the party graciously gave her a large emerald to help pay for her debts. So very nice of them. After securing some much-needed baths and as well as rooms for that night, the group went to the Citadel to speak with General Uthek for their reasoning they had gone to the city in the first place. He agreed to get them an audience with the king, King Oscar, but they had to do something for him first. He had sent a group of rangers and scouts into the Waynoak Mountains to potentially intercept a missive that involved troop orders or movements from the Ramcrown Federation. The general informed them that if they can't locate the rangers or their leader, they would have to complete the mission themselves. The meeting concluded after a brief interruption by a high-ranking officer of the Hammer of Falshir, who was not very happy that this group of mercenaries was taking her job, essentially. But that is where we will begin our story for this evening. So, as the group had prepared and made their way to the edge of town to head towards the Waynoak Mountains, you leave the same southern gate, go through a similar process as it was entering, where you are all stating your business, checking your weapons to make sure that it is on the same up and up as when you got in. Just generally a lot of red tape, although it is a little easier to get out than it is to get in. So you make your way.
We put Mimi on the least suspicious person, you know, just to be safe. Probably me, actually. I'm probably least suspicious, but I am also most likely to open my big mouth. Let's think about this.
So, as you make your way out of the meadow gates and to the south and see all of the wonderful fields, not an issue to get out, just more of a red tape paperwork type situation. They're not touching cold steel and silver people coming out at the moment. So, as you leave,
so we're okay.
You leave the gates, you go through the fields, and as your companion Ron, who is of course with you, vanishes into thin air, as similar as happened to him before.
Oh, not again! I'm going to strangle those pixies. I'm going to freaking strangle them.
Is it the pixies again?
It's got to be, but that means he's coming back with more of those mushrooms, and I can be very large again. I like this very much. So I think
yeah, he's probably fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He knows how to take care of himself. Well, yeah, he'll be fine.
So as the group thoroughly searches for their missing friend, as you know, it's happened before. I think at least twice at this point, where he's been snapped to potentially where the pixies are or some Feywild area. You trek and make your way to the Waynoak Mountains, where today, currently, It is I believe the 25th of Sextus. It is the beginning or the mid of the summer, I would say. Yeah, midsummer. And where you are now, it's a nice balmy 81 degrees on Woods Day. But as you climb higher and higher into the mountain range, and as you look up at this range that stretches completely across the countryside of Varzand, bisecting between Ramcrown Federation and Vantis, your eyes seem to follow the sky as thousands and thousands and thousands of feet as these peaks just pierce the sky almost. But were giving some vague directions and were able to find a rough path through the mountains. So, as you make your trek through the mountains, as you get higher in the altitudes, and you realize that most of these are quite rocky terrain, difficult to get your footing here. But after about a good half day's travel, you're well into the mountains and you begin to hear shouting in the distance.
Valkane, I hear shouting in the distance.
Yeah, I hear it too.
We should prepare for battle.
Does it sound like fighting? Shouting?
Currently, it sounds like shouting. However, none of you that are here anyway understand the language. What do you do?
That's interesting.
Should we investigate?
We're going to let's sneak up a little bit. Ron's
Every
not here and he's the
stealthy
loud
monk?
one, so you know. Oh, you could go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I would like you to roll some stealth checks, and while you're doing that,
Okay.
we will focus on Meep, as your back is against the wall in the mountains, as 3 goblins are yelling at you. You know these goblins. They are sort of bullies of this particular area. And you know that Lak Kerbog and Martek are not very nice people. They've tried to drive you out of your home several times. If you would, please describe to the players and the audience who Meep is.
Meep is a tiny purple kobold. She is wearing a basically like black dress, but it's just basically rags. She has bright purple eyes, and also her horns like fade into like a lighter purple on the end. And she's very, very, very small. And she's backed up against this wall holding her meat cleaver. Or meat cleaver.
Wow.
And she's just scared and tired of these bullies that keep bullying her, and just leave me alone. I just want to go home. Why are you being so mean all the time?
And Martek, the biggest of the 3, of which I don't believe Meep understands Goblin, resorts to almost shouting through the language barrier and gesticulating as you hear just and just waving a large weapon, like a scimitar, just kind of poorly made at your direction, pointing you out of the mountain range. What were your stealth checks?
Oh, Val can go first.
I got a 12.
Okay,
4.
gotcha. So, as they are shouting at you, you hear kind of some footsteps kicking some rocks, and then you hear what sounds to be metal armor hitting the rock wall, but maybe 40 to 50 feet to your left. You can't see them. There's sort of a terrace in the way, but you know that someone is there. Both of you can look through the canyon, and you currently see 3 goblins that have backed this kobold into a corner.
Do I see them?
Not yet. Depends on if they move further.
What do you think this is?
I don't know. Those are some goblins, and they're
Goblins
beating up
and
like a little
kobolds.
creature. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
kobold.
I would
doesn't
assume
really
I
look
would
like a
have seen
normal
them before
kobold. It's, like,
somewhere. I
pretty
don't
cute.
know. I assume Valken knows what a kobold is.
You
should,
sure do. You slayed a whole bunch of them, buddy, and left one of them alive.
That's right, we did.
You sure did.
Fuck. We should not mention that maybe in front of this person. Okay, let's just scare the goblins
Shoot, that
away,
was so long ago.
and then. Well, actually, I don't care who we help. We could ask them if they have seen the ones we were looking for. Yeah.
But I don't understand anything they're saying.
Well, maybe they speak common.
So as they are deciding what to do, the goblins shout some orders, raise their weapons, and I need Meep to roll initiative.
Oh, good, a show.
Oh, no.
Do I tell you? Just say it, or do you want me to?
Yeah, just let me know
Message it
what
to
is
you.
your initiative.
Okay. It's 19.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I will bring you all, hopefully, if it works, to the scene.
Okay.
You are in this canyon. Let's get some fighting music going here. So, unfortunately,
Actually,
with your great initiative, one of the goblins does go first. So, this goblin is raised a short bow at you, as it wasn't one of the larger ones, and they're going to attempt to fire at you. And that is going to be a 14
It hits.
to your AC. Okay.
Ooh.
Wait.
And you will take.
Wait.
Mhm.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
I
Yeah,
just- yeah. No, I'm pretty. I just want to.
that's okay.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 4 piercing damage as they train this short bow at you and draw back. I think I said crossbow earlier. That was a mistake. It's a short bow, and they strike and hit you right into your shoulder. As this goblin kind of cackles, landing the blow. Meep, you are up next. As far as
Okay.
Valken and Bryn, you can intervene whenever you choose.
I want to
Otherwise,
intervene
you will
now
be
when they shot her.
okay. Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Can we see over that rock in front of us?
You or Bryn can see goblins doing goblin things.
So we don't even know what they're doing or what they're shooting at.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Okay, 9.
A 9 for Bryn. Are you getting on this action, Valken, or are you staying out of it?
I guess we got no choice.
Man,
Okay.
these goblins are bullying somebody. It's
Okay.
probably a small child.
Okay. We'll go. Falcon got a 12 on initiative.
A 12. Okay, so up next is Meep. You have taken 1 arrow to the shoulder, and you have 3 angry goblins.
I'm just gonna say, Lady Luck, Lady Luck, if you're there, and I'm gonna cast Blink,
Very nice.
and then I'm gonna take off. Wait, can I cast? Yeah, I can cast Blink and move, right?
You sure can.
Okay. So I'm gonna just try and can I get up these rocks behind me?
You could, yeah. You'll have to kind of climb, or if you wanted to avoid having to climb, you can kind of step up and around and climb that last part. Otherwise, those rocks directly behind you are about 10-ish feet, but you could easily get there with enough movement if you kind of take the long way
Okay.
around here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, if I can move it. Yeah. Can I go like
Yeah.
that?
Absolutely.
Just not smart, backing myself more into the corner.
Yeah.
And casting Blink out of panic.
Gotcha.
And I guess that means that.
Go ahead. If there's nothing else in your turn, you can roll a d20.
Okay, yeah. Oh no. It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay. Let's
The
see.
rolls are already so good.
Wait, does it have no, there's not a modifier for it, right?
Nope, there's not just a D20.
No, okay.
So you cast the spell and you pray to Lady Luck and you wait and you wait and you wait to venture into the ethereal plane and nothing happens. Luck isn't on your side just now.
Okay.
Up next is Valken.
Okay. Did I see her?
You can
Climb
see
up
her
now?
climbing up now. She's in view. She's climbed up on those rocks.
Okay. Falcon's gonna move then.
Go for
Squeeze
it.
by Bryn.
Yeah, easy enough.
It's 5, 10. Shoot. Okay, I see 3 goblins.
You sure do.
Okay. I guess I'll stride towards them then, weapon drawn. I should be able
Alright.
to get there. Wait. 15.
I think the closest one is 50 feet away from you, from where you started.
50 feet. So I would end up there, right?
Oh, 45 actually. I miscounted. So I think your movement is 45, if I'm not mistaken. Or not
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, you can get next
Oh,
to
my
that
speed is actually 50 now.
one. Wow.
I'm fast. I'm fast.
Monk shit. All right. Get up
All right.
get up in there. What do you do?
Sword drawn. I'm just like, yo. And see if I can just like threaten them with the weapon and not actually attack and see if they do anything. Like an intimidation thing.
Oh, you're trying to intimidate them directly
Yeah.
without
not attack
attacking.
yet.
Okay, so I need you to make an intimidation check for me.
I don't know if Falcon's good at this.
I'm not, so.
Yeah, roll
good
your
luck.
d20 and add your
Oh boy,
intimidation.
this is gonna be all right. It's 11.
In 11.
Maybe they're dumb. Maybe it'll
So
work.
you startle this goblin, "Ah!" but he doesn't run. He holds his scimitar in front of him of goblin make that looks like rock and bone and kind of, just lashed together, and startle him, but he's not running, and now he's focused on you as the closest threat. Okay.
Do can I do like a bonus action or something?
You can, but you cannot do unarmed strike, I believe, or flurry of blows.
Right,
You have to
right.
attack. But if you
I
have
think
something you can
I'm-
use your bonus action, you sure can.
Yeah, I'll just spend a key point and then I'll hang out and do patient defense.
Okay.
And just be an imposing figure right there.
Yeah. Sounds good with your long sword drawn and ready. Bryn.
Okay, and you said now we can see Meep, so we know it's a
Oh
little.
yeah. You
little
see
kobold
the
girl.
little
Okay.
purple cute kobold running away from the mean goblins.
Hardly see the grid on this. They can get.
Yeah, this one was a hard one because there's
here?
light spots and dark spots, so it's fine.
Yeah. Like, can I
What are you looking to do?
really want to be? I really want to be here. I think that's right.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, sorry, it's really hard to see, and I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, you goblins! Leave this small child kobold alone!" And I'm gonna throw my shield at them.
Yeah.
And cast catapult. And
Go for it.
Google just started talking to me when I yelled that. Apparently. Oh,
I believe they're making dexterity saving throws.
yes.
These two, right?
13. Yeah.
So
Those
the
two.
first one will. And they get a 10.
They fail. So
Yeah,
it's
they
gonna hit
fail.
them. Okay, so I just kind of, with my new shiny dragon shield, I'm just like,
That's right.
and just slingshot it across the battlefield, and they're gonna take D8 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3D8. Might kill it on accident. That was
Ooh.
not my intent.
What was that?
I really didn't want to kill it, so if
Hey.
possible, I want to do non-lethal, but I don't
It's
know if that'll
only
work
for a
with
melee
this.
attack you can do non-lethal damage. So
Well,
Captain
it's
American,
gonna
your
take
shield is not
17 damage.
17 damage. Okay. So this goblin, the one that was the big one that was threatening Meep, is absolutely obliterated by your
my
shield. You
God.
toss this shield and you hear a boom as it bounces off into the air, of which I assume that you use it to return. And as you look,
yeah, so after it bonks, I kind of, first I look horrified, and then I recall the shield
Yeah.
back into my hand.
it's like that sound of like a metal bat, like boom, hitting, and it is no longer moving on the ground and is totally dead instantly.
That was my bad. I did look, it's,
Anything else you'd like to do?
look ashamed. I don't know what to do with my bonus action.
Okay, up next is the goblin with Valken right next to him, and he's going to attack at disadvantage. Okay, that is an 18 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 5 slashing damage as they hit you with this gnarly looking sword,
Got it.
and they are going to disengage from you as a bonus action.
Dang it. I wish I had Sentinel, damn it.
And they land right here. Okay, up next is goblin number 1, and they are going to take another shot at Meep.
Really, I just obliterated your friend, and you're just like really committed to the. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
They not so smart.
You didn't obliterate them. Yeah, this one is
Feel less bad already.
19,
Yo.
but you take 3 piercing damage from the short bow as he kind of gets
Okay.
he sees Meep climbing and kind of gets a bead on her, and then looses the arrow as soon as she's climbing that last rock.
Ow, 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 ow.
And they are going to move around here and climb up this rock. Okay, Meep, you're next.
Okay. The one that shot at me.
Mm-hmm. They are
The ones-
55 feet away from you, or 60, I think. Yep.
I'm going to look at them and be like, okay, that really hurt, and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wisdom saving
wait,
throw.
Where are you?
And they fail. Roll your
Okay,
damage.
so oh wait,
They haven't been damaged yet,
is
so
it okay? 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. What does it look like when Meep casts Tolls of the Dead, and how does it work when she kills a goblin with it?
Oh,
Okay, I'm not the only one that killed somebody today.
it's I guess it's like a kind of like a purple energy, but then there's like it looks dark and then it turns into something more red and golden as it changes and like goes and actually hits the goblin. And she's just like, oops, I didn't mean to hit it that hard. And I guess she rolls for blink too, right?
Yes, she does.
Is that still up? 15.
A 15.
And she poops out of existence.
Yeah,
for a
so
second.
she casts this Toll the Dead and just obliterating this goblin, and then bloop, completely blinks out of existence, and you have no idea where she went. Okay, up next, after all of the fighting and shouting and yelling and spells being cast, you hear in the distance this And
Does it
you
sound like a goblin?
know.
Okay.
Make a perception
Oh.
check or a nature check.
I'm not on this plane, so I don't hear it,
You-
right?
nope.
4.
A 4. It sounds scary.
So scary.
However, you see in the distance, kind of coming from the rocks above you, and sort of flapping wings and hovering downward, is this strange looking creature where it has a body of almost a lion, but it has leathery wings that come out of its back and a long tail with spikes coming out of it. And as it lands and looks at you, you see almost the face of a person staring at you with gnarled teeth as it lands and ends its turn as it got from its roost. Up next, you hear a similar sound and see another creature coming from the other direction land.
Okay, but Max, you didn't use my art for this. You know I drew one of these like the other week.
I didn't get
I'm mad
permission
at
from the
you.
artist in
Okay.
time. Valken.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, I just saw 2 goblins get splattered, and now all of a sudden there's these things I've never seen before. I turned to Bryn and said, "What are we doing? This is not the ideal situation right now." And then I don't know what to do. He's gonna. I'm not really interested in the goblin. Now that these things are here.
Nope.
I'm gonna spend another key point and do patient defense.
Got you. Remember, running is always an option if you take the coward's way out.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, I'm standing my ground.
Yeah. Okay, Bryn, it is your turn.
Do I know what these are?
Make a nature check.
12.
A 12. You know it's not a beast. It's something much more monstrous than this. And you've
It's a
heard of just
monster.
creatures in mountains that sort of stalk their prey and carry them off into the rocks, sometimes dropping them off of the side of the
Just
mountain.
gonna put a hand out towards Valken and be like, Valken, these are monsters. It is our duty to destroy them so that they may not prey on the innocent. And then I'm gonna throw a javelin of wounding at the closest one. I think that will be at disadvantage though. Let me check.
Yeah.
'Cause the long range is reduced to 60, so I might need to move forward. It's within range, but it's up high.
It
so I don't
is
know.
up higher. You'll have to get quite a bit closer or ready it. One
I
of
will
the
ready
two.
it. Actually, I will ready to throw the javelin the second that thing gets in range.
Yeah. I should stop giving y'all ideas.
No.
Okay. You've got your raid. What's your triggered action when it gets into range of you?
The second I can, that one right there gets in range.
Okay.
No, the second either of the manticores get in range.
Gotcha. Okay. This goblin here sees what is happening, and since both of their friends are dead, goes ah! and runs as fast as they can. And they GTFO the area. Meep, I believe you reappear back into existence from the ethereal plane.
Do I see these manticores?
Oh yeah, they are large, they are scary, and you know from living here they are dangerous.
Okay. I'm going to can I get off the mountain back over here?
Yeah, easily.
Okay. So I'm gonna go, oh god. Okay. like here-ish, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be about right if you took the direct path.
And I'm guessing that I've heard these two people that I've never met before talking about killing the manticores.
Yeah. You speak common?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to dang it. Oh wait, I didn't prepare that. Okay. Going to cast Guiding Bolt at one of the manticores. Let me hang on, I gotta make sure I'm in range.
Gotcha.
How do I do that?
There's a little, when you have the little ruler tool, there's should be a little square, a circle, and then a ruler.
Shoot.
That's okay.
I think I added something and I don't know how to delete it.
That's okay.
No.
No worries. It's fine. So,
Okay.
you are
Yeah.
65 from one or 70 from one, 100 from the other. However, you could have shot it while you were on top before you left, if you'd rather do that.
No, I'll shoot it back behind this.
So the problem there is you
I'm
can't
wanting-
see.
Can I pop out and then pop back behind? Do I have enough movement for that?
So the rocks that are here and here, that's where you climbed up. So you're kind of in like a hole surrounded by those rocks on three sides now.
Oh. Did I have enough movement to move like now here-ish?
What did you 30? I don't think
Because of okay.
You could get, I think, here or so, and then you could see one of them.
Okay, yeah.
Easy enough.
I will go there and then how do I delete this thing that I created? I will guiding bolt this one.
This one,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one.
Go ahead and make your
Mhm.
roll.
Okay. It's at 3rd level too.
All right.
14?
14 is exactly what you need.
No way. Okay.
Yeah. So you
Uh,
go for it. What does Meep's guiding bolt look like?
it's the same. It starts as like a purple, like dark looking energy, and then it goes into like a beautiful, more elegant golden red as it gets to it.
Mm-hmm.
19 points of radiant damage.
19 points of radiant damage, and as you unleash this bolt of just energy into this, and you strike one of its wings, and it shrieks at you. Definitely hurt it. Still ready to fight though.
I still have blink, right?
You sure do. Roll that d20.
6.
6.
Just kind of like, okay, need time to take me away for a moment.
This one takes flight. And is going to land directly in front of Valken as it kind of glides and lands in front and just kind of
Is this thing
snarls.
like much bigger than me?
It is a large creature, yeah. So it is at the very least 10-ish feet tall, and it kind of commands this kind of 10-foot area around it. And it looks at you, and it's so strange that this monstrous creature looks at you with human eyes and smiles at you. And I believe you were patient defense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it tries to bite you first. And I rolled 2 7s, which miss you.
Wait, I would get a chance. I would get my attack first because it came in range.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay, I throw my javelin at it. Uh, 11.
Does not hit. So you throw your javelin, and it goes where it was before it landed, and it kind of just sails a little short and is in the rocks currently away from you. Okay, and it is going to try and swipe its claws at you twice. The first of which, natural 1 and a natural 5. The second will also miss with a 12. Very lucky. So it comes down and bites and claws just wildly. But with your kind of defensive stance, you're able to nimbly get out of the way from this large monster's attacks. The next one, it is going to dash, and its kind of powerful leg muscles, like almost like a jumping, push it off of the rocks, and the wings kind of unfurl as it heads directly towards Meep. It is going to land here at the top of the rocks, and it looks over you, kind of looming, and it says, "Perhaps I eat you first." In common.
Oh,
Interesting.
Falcon.
no, thank you.
It's Falcon's
Falcon's turn. What do you do?
Oh, well, this nasty thing's right in front of me, so...
Oh yeah, it's ugly. It's terrifying.
Just not our day, is it? I'm gonna go swing at it with my sword.
Go for it.
That's a 16 plus 8.
That hits.
I got the right dice. What is it when you land on a 0 with it? That's a 10, right? On
That
a
is
D10.
10.
Y'all, hey, that's 15 damage then on that attack.
15.
Big hits, big damage.
Big hits, big damage. Okay.
Okay.
You thoroughly have this creature's attention.
All right. Good. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
8 plus 8, that's 16 total.
That hits.
Okay. And that'll be 8 damage on that.
Okay.
And I would like to use another key point to try and make that a stunning strike.
Okay, yeah. Constitution saving throw. 20 total.
Yeah.
So you put in that last strike and it's able to shrug it off.
So that's a big, oh no. Okay. I guess that means just bonus action left.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll throw some fists at it then.
Go for it.
That's a 17 on the dice.
That hits.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
punch it in the face.
And that damage will be 8 damage on that.
8 damage. This thing's looking kind of hurt at this point. You've kind of see some blood where your sword hit, and it just kind of snarls at you. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna stare at it in the face and be like, "You're kind of ugly." And just in my turn.
All right, Bryn.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna run up next to my friend Valkan. I'm sorry, Beep. I don't know you. And then I'm gonna point. Oh, sorry. First, recall the javelin. I'm gonna point the javelin at the one that's up on the ledge, and I'm gonna say, "No, you know what? I'm gonna throw the javelin at that one. I'm in range of that one
So are you throwing the javelin when you're next to Falcon or before?
before."
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw the javelin in and say, "Hey, ugly, come over here and fight someone slightly closer to your size."
Mm-hmm.
And I'll throw the javelin at it. It's okay if it misses. I just want to.
Yeah, it'll be at disadvantage. So.
Really? Because that was a natural 20. Okay.
Unless you want to get closer and not stand there.
No. 18.
Yeah, that hits. So throw that javelin.
Okay. And that's gonna do 9 damage, and now it's wounded.
Got you. It has 1 wound.
I don't know how do you want me to keep track of that?
We got it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna run up next to Valkan, and then I'm gonna second attack.
With what?
It's a really good question. I'm not playing this through.
You have a free item interact left. You do not have a bonus action.
I will pull my hand axe.
Okay.
That's a free item, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with my hand axe.
Go for it.
9.
Does not hit.
Yeah, well, you know what? Action surge.
Okay.
Okay.
So there.
Please
Can
take
I
2
do I
more
get another
attacks.
bonus action?
No.
Okay.
You get
Then
2
I'll
more.
hit with my axe
Yep.
again.
Mhm.
9?
No. 1 more attack.
But I could try to shove it.
You don't have a bonus action,
Oh, that takes a bonus action. Sorry.
if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
And that's gonna be a 21.
That one hits.
9 damage, and this one is not wounded, but it,
9
it
damage.
should feel bad.
Okay. Very nice. Up next is going to be Meep.
Okay. Going to channel divinity.
Okay.
And I don't know how this works whenever I still have blink active, so I have
We'll
no
find
clue. Cloak of Shadows. You can go
Okay.
invisible. And that's my action, and I would like to move.
I officially have no clue what Meep is now.
I think I have an idea. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know enough
Okay.
D&D rules to know.
So you are invisible until the I believe the end of your next turn, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right.
Yes.
So are you gonna do
And
any
I'm gonna
movement or
move-
anything?
I'm gonna move 30 feet, where Bryn was. Except I don't know that that's who that is. It's right there. That was
Gotcha.
30 feet.
You are
Okay.
invisible. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 3.
A 3. So you are invisible and you're waiting for the ethereal kind of plane to wash over you. It doesn't happen again. Maybe you've angered Lady Luck.
You're
Maybe
just,
she's not listening.
She's stuck there?
No,
I'm fine.
she
I'm good.
didn't go.
I'm good.
But
I
you have
didn't
no
go
idea what
there.
happened.
She
You
didn't
saw her
go
disappear.
in yet. She's still
No.
waiting to go?
No, she disappeared.
I've gone in
Back here.
once, but I failed every other roll to do it. So
Okay.
Okay, so up next is this manticore, which I believe he said that it looked ugly.
I did,
and
yeah.
it looks to you and smiles and he goes, "Oh, that's fine. Elves taste the best anyway." It is going to fly out of your ranges, so you will both get attacks of opportunity against it.
Oh, heck yes.
It flies straight up 50 feet into the air.
– 13?
Nope, does not hit.
9 plus 8, so that's 17.
That hits.
Punch it.
This will be a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Good. 12 damage.
12 damage, okay. And you kind of swipe as it flies away. And as it's kind of up and kind of flapping there, almost sort of hovering, its tail kind of curls underneath it as you're underneath it, and as you're underneath the manticore anyway. And you see several spikes start to quiver and then are ejected from its tail. 2 directed at Valken and 1 directed at Bryn. So
Can I-
Valken, an 18 hits you.
Am I able to deflect missiles?
Yeah, absolutely. This counts.
On both of them, or is it just for one?
I believe it uses your reaction, so it's 1.
Okay.
And it
I
is a
forget how to do
total of
this.
7 damage to you.
7 damage on the one.
Yep, and then if you're gonna deflect it, then you can add your monk level and a D10. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I don't remember how that. Let me look at it here. Features, traits.
Yeah, so roll a D10.
Okay. And then add my monk level.
No, it's actually 10 plus whatever you roll. So you deflect it.
So it would be a 14 then.
Yeah, so you deflect it, unless you wanted to catch it and throw it.
Yeah, I'll deflect.
Gotcha. So you deflect the first one. The next one comes at you right after the other, and it is going to be a 16, which hits you as well, and that is 7 piercing damage. So you see the first one coming and you swipe it out of the way, but it was such a quick succession. The next one ends up hitting you.
It was 7, right? 7.
Yes, the third one at Bryn, and that is an 18.
Yeah, that's
Which
the
that
armor
hits.
class.
Okay. Ooh, you take 11 piercing damage from this one. And the next one kind of looks and tries to find Meep, who is invisible. And let's see, they are going to.
Oh, it's wounded, so it takes some damage right now.
Oh yeah, is it a D4?
Yeah, you want me to roll it?
You can, sure.
2.
2 damage. It cannot find Meep, so it does something similar and fires 2 tail spikes at Bryn and 1 at Valken.
It does get a Constitution save to see if the wound effect ends.
Okay, I'll do that at the end of the turn then. Both miss you, Bryn, and then Valken. This one is a 17, which I think hits you.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 4 piercing damage. So just spikes flying everywhere. And I will make a con save. And it is an 8, so it fails. Or 9, so it fails. Falcon, your turn.
Yeah, I just took some ouchies, so that sucks. How high up? It's 50 feet up.
50 feet.
Can't do anything to that. And how high is that rock that the other one's on? What'd you say?
You could make it with all of your speed up next to it.
Just do a cool monk run up the rock. I guess.
Can
since
you
I
walk
can't
on
hit
walls
that
yet? I think that's later.
I don't have that yet, but this is not a wall.
Yeah, you can climb. It's
Just
fine.
flavor. It's just
You can climb
flavor.
like the rest of us.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we
Sure.
know he climbs cooler than the rest
does
of
climb
us.
cooler than the rest of us.
It'll be like a super quick spider climb type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
There you go. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go up there and engage that one since I can't reach that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll throw some sword attacks. Ooh. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, very nice. Go for it.
2d10s.
Mm-hmm.
The damage. Okay. Ooh. That's 7 plus 5 is 16. Did I math that right?
What were the numbers?
11 for the dice plus 5. Yeah, so 16.
Gotcha. All right, it's looking pretty hurt as you just kind of waylay into it with your sword.
Okay. Next attack is a 10 plus 8, so I think that hits.
That hits.
Okay. That's 15 damage. I'm doing some
15
good
damage. Okay, it looks to be on its last leg, and then you hear a familiar voice kind of in your head just say, "Finish it."
Hey, calm down. I was going to. And okay, I'm gonna style it up a bit and do. Actually, no, we'll just take a normal unarmed attack. Never mind.
Okay.
Cool. 6 plus 8.
This is 14,
14?
which is exactly what you need.
Okay. And that is another 6 damage.
Another 6 damage. It is barely hanging on.
Oh, damn it.
And the sword whispers to you again. Disappointing. Bryn.
Nani?
Bryn, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna look over and be like, I think Velkin, you got this. You're doing a very good job. And I'm gonna recall my javelin and turn back to the one that's 50 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can spider climb like he can, so I'm just gonna throw the javelin
Just
at
gonna
it.
eat it. Go for it.
Actually, it's 50 feet in the air.
It is.
Could I use my action to get within 15 feet of it by climbing up this?
So let's see here.
I guess is no, but
You would have to climb, but this one is significantly taller than the other, so you'd probably
Let's
have
not
to
worry about it
dash
then.
to even get up there.
yeah, let's not worry about it. I'm just gonna throw a javelin at it.
Mhm.
And nope, that's what I'm gonna do. So
What do you do?
13. I threw the javelin at it.
13 misses. Need a 14.
Yeah, and I can't second attack.
So you throw the javelin. Is it straight above you? And it's kind of soars and then lands here.
Oh, hey! I'll walk over there and pick it up.
Sure.
And then second attack, throw it again.
All right.
Haha, look at me. I planned it like this. Oh, it's much better. 17 plus 6, that's going to be a 23.
That hits.
Okay. 8 damage and wounded.
8 damage. So what does it look like when this manticore is destroyed from the spear wounding?
I kind of walk over there and I throw the javelin, and it kind of like, just as it's turning to like growl, it just kind of like goes through his neck, and I'm like, oh, that was very awkward. Oh, okay. And then it just kind of like tumbles down.
Yeah, so you throw and it connects in the neck, and it sees you walking and doesn't think that you can hit it since you've missed so often, and it goes, "Oh, no," and kind of gurgles out its
Oh,
last words,
sorry.
and it falls to the earth. Okay. Meep, you're invisible.
I'm
I was gonna say,
going. What?
maybe Bryn should do a dex save to see if the manticore lands on her.
She was out of the
Why?
way.
You traitor.
I'm kidding.
What if I want it to land on me?
I can make it happen. There'll be plenty of other things later. Meep.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And it is it's okay, hold on. So, at the manticore that Vulcan, is at, a like golden shimmery meat cleaver pops up.
Got you. Okay. I should have
yeah.
prepared this, but I didn't. But you know what? I will have it
I
after the
didn't-
break. That's for sure.
I didn't know what it was gonna be,
It's
and I
okay.
forgot about it, so I didn't.
Where does it show up?
Just like here-ish. Just to and I can make it do something now, right? I don't
You
have to
can.
wait. Okay. I'm gonna try to just take off the head of this.
Yeah, go for it.
With
With
it.
your meat cleaver?
Go for it.
Jeez. My sword's not gonna be happy.
Oh no.
It's not.
18.
That hits.
Okay. I don't know the deal with the sword, so I'm sorry. 10 points of damage.
How did your spiritual meat cleaver kill this manticore?
It just literally, like, it's like just slice the head off. Like,
Yeah, you're like, dude, it's a meat cleaver. How do you think it works?
it's she's a very simple kobold. So yeah, just chop
Got
the head
you.
off.
So it easily cleaves through this manticore's head,
Oh my God.
leaving it pretty surprised as it didn't see it coming. And
And I'm not invisible anymore, by the way,
gotcha.
because I cast a spell.
Yeah, you are not.
What?
And
Does it look like the head just fell off the Valken? Like,
No,
you see
you can
an
see.
ethereal
Okay.
golden cleaver chop this manticore's head off and roll a d20 for me, Meep.
Like, we're just like, what the fuck?
I've gained a new power.
Roll your d20 for me.
Are you just like looking at the sword, like,
Natural 20.
oh
Okay.
shit!
So I just disappeared.
Yeah, so this ethereal meat cleaver just cleaves through this manticore, and Meep is no longer there. And you are, of course, in the ethereal plane. You see kind of vague outlines of things around you, and this kind of not quite warm, but content feeling of just the quietness of this plane. All right. No more combat. Initiative over. Bryn, Valken.
Is that the last of them?
That's
Well, that was really weird. Is it dead?
Did you see it was a purple kobold, right?
I mean, I think so, but like maybe, you know, I wouldn't like bet money on it. I don't see it anywhere. Little friend, if you're still here, I could give you some healing. We just need some directions. We're not really from here.
you
I
pop
don't
back
know.
into
I don't
existence,
know what
Meep.
to say.
Do I do pop back in?
You do.
Okay. When I pop back in, I just am like, whoo! Like, I just like make a noise.
Wait, is she still invisible?
No.
No.
Okay, so we can see you. We can see you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't imagining. It is a kobold. Look at her. She's all like little and cute.
Uh,
And purple. I don't think that is that. The kobolds come in purple.
this one does.
Are you friendly? Are you friendly? You friendly?
I just is she speaking common?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're friendly. Are you friendly? What kind of question is this? We just helped you.
Well, yeah, but I killed it.
Well, I killed this one, so you know.
And-
there's that.
Yeah, but then I killed the other one too.
Yeah, so we're all friendly. Okay.
We're friendly.
Okay, fine.
Do
you need like
I-
do you look okay? Do you need like a little healing? Here, come here, little one. It's fine. And I'm gonna hold out what looks for all intents and purposes, like a giant bottle of vodka towards you.
Is Blink still active?
It lasts
it's 1 minute
for
long.
a minute. Sure. Give me another roll, and this will be the last one.
It's an 18.
Yeah. You're in the middle of a conversation, and
Okay, it's the pixies again. It's got to be the pixies again, right? Like this is
Did
what's
I-
happening.
Did I have a drink or 5 before we fought these things?
You know, I was pretty sure that we just woke up and had breakfast, but you know what? I am doubting this very much now.
you blink back
Yeah, I'm
into
starting
existence.
to get creeped out. Is this a ghost?
Like Ron disappeared. I don't know where Vin got off to. We're seeing all sorts of horrible monsters. I've never seen a purple kobold before in my life.
Yep, she appears right before you. Whoop.
It's a
Oh
ghost.
shit! You got to stop doing that.
Sorry. I pat myself. I'm like, okay. Okay, I think I'm here. Good, like, good.
You sure? Because I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening?
Maybe it's like that world magic bullshit.
Oh, like Vin.
It's
Yeah, baby.
it's definitely magic. Some kind of magic.
Okay.
So okay,
Healing?
I can heal myself.
Well, okay, or you could have a drink of this healing tonic. It's very powerful. I made it myself. I mean, I bought the parts, and it's very good. Put a little hair on your chest too, you know what I mean?
You know, I'll take a drink.
Oh yeah, here we go, Valkan. Help yourself. You get
What?
I'm pulling the
D4.
spikes out of my body right now.
You're gonna get 4, 8. Math is hard. 14. You get 14 healing? That can't be right. That's not right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, I'm putting
I wa-
14.
I watch him drink it. Does it look like it tastes good?
No. But it looks like it works real good.
Why is it always so strong?
We make it that way intentionally. It builds character.
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna see more purple kobolds now.
I'll hold it back out to me, like offering.
Well, if you see more purple kobolds, you gotta tell me. Have you seen more purple kobolds? Am I the only purple?
You're the only purple kobold I ever seen. I'm still not really
okay.
sure you're real.
I'm real.
You
I think
say
I'm-
that.
I'm
What would a fake kobold say?
pat myself again. I'm like, yeah, I'm real.
Who is this say so?
I don't take the tonic, by the way.
That might be for the best. Really little. It might just kill you. It's just a healer's kit. If you do want some.
I think maybe we need an explanation as to what was happening. Goblins, whatever those things were.
Well,
Are you in trouble?
Yeah, I mean those were bad goblins, right? Like 100% very evil bad goblins. Like
Yes.
yeah. Okay, good. Okay.
they're
You know,
very
I'm gonna
mean.
dang.
kill them.
But the other things are that's just honestly, it's very nice that they're dead because it's kind of hard to live up here with those. So
Oh, those are monsters. 100% for sure. Those need to die.
yeah.
There's more. You think there's more of those up here?
I mean, I see them sometimes, and I
Yeah.
avoid them a lot. So
Yeah. No
You
good.
know.
Those are no good. Anyways,
Well-
we're looking for some people. Have you seen some people? They should be like sort of like some armored humanoids with the sigil. What would the sigil be? Would it be their group or would it be the city sigil?
From what you understand in the conversation you
A
had with
covert,
General
right?
Uthek, you were supposed to show them the symbol he gave you, the large medallion. They did not have any.
Oh, they would just look like humans with like maybe some good traveling armor, probably very stealthy. Yeah.
You do know that their leader was named Iris Denore, who was
Their
a
leader
half
is-
elf.
A half elf named something that I can't pronounce.
have I seen anybody up here?
You have. Maybe about 10 days ago. You're pretty close to the entrance of the mountains, about a half day's travel. So you're familiar with sort of kind of Vantis Kingdom's patrols in and out. There were about a handful or so of them, maybe like less than a dozen, more than a handful.
So soldiers, kind of.
They're like rangers and scouts, like equipped
Okay.
for like, going over mountains, trekking lightly, quickly.
Yes, I saw some people, but like I'm seeing people right now too, so I don't know. What kind of people you are looking for?
You mean the people you see right now is us?
Well, yeah. I see you.
Yeah, we're not
You
looking
can see
for
me.
us.
I'm here, right?
Well, sometimes we can see you.
Okay. Well, I can. I saw some people, but I see.
Okay. Could you
people
take us to
often.
where you saw them?
Yeah? Sure. Do you have any food?
Oh, yeah, sure. What kind of food do you want? We've got like some honey, we've got some sweets, we got like some little sweet breads and things, and I've got like a whole bunch of just like, you know, this dried meat shit that's not very good, but you know, it gets the job done.
Can I have
So-
some bread?
Yeah, I
Yes.
suggest the sweet bread.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some sweet bread. It has lots of sugar in it.
Okay,
Velkin here, he needs sugar to live.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really tired of eating the same thing.
Oh,
Eat berries. Just boring.
oh, that sounds really
bread
good.
sounds
Actually,
bread
to me.
bread sounds good though.
Oh, well, help yourself. It is no problem.
Okay. So I just like
Use a
plop
ration.
down on a rock, just going to town on this bread. And I'm just like, yeah, I think I can probably take you to where they were. I guess you guys are nice and good people.
Oh, we're very good. We are. We represent the order of the. One moment.
Iberis.
Order of Iberis. Thank you, Velkin.
I don't know what that is,
Oh,
but you killed those monsters. And it's just
We
gonna make some
are
stuff a lot easier now.
very
so-
famous adventurers.
Oh,
fighting
Count
for
as a
good.
short rest.
Oh yeah, please.
What's that?
This count as a short rest.
If you're spending an hour here doing nothing and resting.
Yeah.
I'm eating this bread.
All right, get that bread.
I guess we're having lunch then.
So, while they've stopped to have lunch,
Yeah,
it is about
that's right.
midway through. And so while they're having a break, we're gonna take our first break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a few minutes, and we will, well, see what happens after this. So we'll see you here in just a bit.